I'm glad that you're here today. You're
you.
doing the thing. You're doing the U.S. press thing, which I feel like is a little different than doing things overseas, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's longer. Maybe I will sit down.
Yeah, okay, I'll
Just
sit
because I feel like you're not
We
hearing
decided we're sitting people now.
Shit.
But listen, if your back starts hurting.
I'll let you know.
Okay, we'll take this outside. We can just do it outside.
Take this outside. Yes, it is. So that's quite distracting. Yes, it's longer. America's a bigger place, apparently.
Well, we like to work people to the bone, too.
You do. And that's fine. That's fine. Hey, I like to be worked on. That sounds weirder than I am.
Yeah, listen, we're just glad to have you. I mean, Forget Me is the new single, first single in 3 years.
Yes.
Holy shit, congratulations.
Thank you, say shit.
Oh, did I? Are we live on the air? Oh, crap. You know what it is? I've been watching all of your TikToks and your Instagrams, and it's been a while since you put anything back up there, but I think you're rubbing off on me.
Yeah.
Okay, we should be careful because we have another TV situation where there's like a loss of a language
totally.
thing. But no, that's it. Can we just start over? No, I'm just kidding. No, it's really cool. Forget Me is really killing it in the UK. You're like top of the chart there.
Yes.
So they were ready.
They were ready, and we released the song the day after the Queen died.
Oh.
Not a great release strategy, I have to say, Wendy. If you're planning on releasing a single, I wouldn't do it the day after the Queen dies.
Even here, we were seeing a lot of other headlines that were being overshadowed by that whole thing. But I mean, so was there a meeting that happened? Did you guys decide to just go through with it?
Oh yeah, there was a meeting. Well, it was a bit too late because it was already out in Australia. That Thursday night was a dark time. I think I shed some tears that night, and not because the Queen had died.
Okay.
It was more because my single was in jeopardy, which shows how horrible I am as a person.
No, not listen. It's
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
People are allowed to feel however they want. No, but
yes.
I was watching the video for it, which is just amazing.
For Forget Me.
Yeah, it's like a serious kind of song, like a breakup song. Right?
Yes.
But indeed. You decided to recreate Wham.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Yeah, we did Wham, and it was good. Yeah, it was actually the idea of someone at a label called Clive, who is like the MD. Is that what it is? MD of the label in. Sorry, I don't know the titles. He's the MD of the label in the UK, and he was like, "Oh, let's just copy one," because we made a video that was terrible for another song, and the label spent a lot of money on it. And then, even though I did say beforehand it was going to be terrible, but I don't want to get into that. But I don't want to say I told you so, but
well, it looked like it was a lot of fun.
This one was a lot of fun. The other one, let's not go into it. Sorry, I keep bringing it up, but was awful. I just need to make that clear again, just so the label are sure. Remember when I said it was going to be awful, and it was awful? It was awful. But then the second one that you've seen was great fun, although I did have diarrhea and sickness.
I feel like I always have some sort of stomach issue.
It's always
Is it the anxiety of it all?
Potentially. I mean, I had to cancel a gig before because of my loose bowels.
So I can only imagine what it's like to be on stage in front of so many people, and then you recently sang your new song, for like a first look.
Yes, I did, and it's been nerve-wracking. The whole experience has been nerve-wracking because I'll tell you something. I don't know if you've noticed. People are awful.
Well,
for the most part. Am I wrong? We're going to laugh over here. For the most part, people...
You sound like a jaded New Yorker. Are you sure you're not a New Yorker?
Exactly, yeah. Especially on the internet.
Yeah.
There are a large portion of people who are scum of the earth. Let me say that. Subhuman scum. So you're opening yourself back up to them, or the faceless people. And that is quite a nerve-wracking experience. Although, it is also nice to have a job.
Okay, so here's
it's a really strange dichotomy.
It's interesting because I feel like your songs, they're a lot of them this one's a little bit more upbeat, but for the most part ballady, and you're pouring your heart out, and these are feelings. This is like a therapeutic thing.
Yep.
And then you've got the trolls on the other side. Do you think that's why you decided to take a lighter approach with the video? Yeah.
I think it's if you can. It's hard to take jabs at someone who's in on the joke already. And some of the stuff that the trolls say are very funny. Mm-hmm. Like someone said I look like I brushed my hair with a candy apple, which I thought was quite clever. I was like, all right, I'm fair play.
It's like, I'm going to use that one.
Yeah, I was like, I get that, and it made sense. It made complete sense. But yeah, no, I think it's just in Scotland, where I'm from, we are quite like pessimistic people, and we're quite self-deprecating people anyway. In fact, the UK as a whole, I think, is kind of like that. So I think it's harder to take the. You can't say piss. Can you say piss?
You say anything you want.
Okay, you can't take the piss out of someone who's like willing to like take the piss out of themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know
I
what
mean, because I've noticed basically that's your whole online persona.
Yes, it is.
And I was like, oh man, like so mean to yourself. Why you gotta be so mean?
It's a good
You have
laugh,
like a
innit?
voice of an angel.
Stop it.
No, seriously, I don't understand it, but I kind of do. I guess you want to get ahead of the bullies because it doesn't matter who you are. There's going to be some troll on the other end of it.
Listen, if we say in Scotland, if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Or sometimes you laugh so hard that you do cry.
Nice one. I like what you did there. You
love
spun it around Wendy, and I love it.
Oh.
Is your last name really Wild?
No, of course
Right,
not.
sorry. Well,
I mean,
Olivia Wilde.
Do I seem wild to you? I brought like a nerdy puzzle
No,
toy.
this is crazy.
Oh, right.
Look how wild this is.
You took your time.
Yes.
Writing new music, coming out with that. I mean, we had the whole Nile tour thing got postponed,
cancelled.
and you had some time to reflect and do stuff. You decided to really just what was that what was that process like for you? What was the decision to make time for yourself?
I just thought people had seen enough of me for quite some time, and that was genuinely the conversation that my manager Ryan and I had of like everything. You're too much in people's faces just now. Let's take a step. Well, I think a lot of being in the music industry is knowing when to take a step back, because it's annoying being told like, oh, this guy, you should listen to this guy's music, and then everything I tweet was getting like picked up by a newspaper in the UK. So it was just a lot, and I was like, look, COVID's happening. People have suffered enough. Let me take a little back seat here. And I was still on social media. I was still scrolling away, still using it, still looking at things,
Still stalking exes.
still stalking my exes.
course.
Yes, thank you. And yeah, but I felt like I'm just going to let people forget about me, and then you come back and everyone's like, oh, this guy's here.
See, I don't know if it's just being anxious. I would be like, well, I had this like smash in 2019. Like, you were breaking all sorts of records, and then you have COVID happening. I would be like, well, if I don't get something out soon, like tomorrow, I want to make sure I stay relevant.
Oh,
Did that thought cross your mind at all?
It hadn't until now, but
I'm
thanks
sorry.
very much.
Well,
Good
listen,
to
you're
know.
back. That's just the way my mind would have operated.
Yeah, well, my mind's gone there now for
Oh
sure.
no.
No, yeah, I think it is one of those things. I think I was saying this earlier. Like, music moves very fast now.
Yeah.
People are fickle. You listening to this, you're a fickle person.
Yeah. They probably only listened to the first 15 seconds.
Yeah, they're
let's be
bored.
honest.
They're away.
But
And I think there are a lot of male singer-songwriters. Listen, there are more male singer-songwriters out in the world than there are trash cans in New York. I would honestly say that is a truth.
wow.
But I am a trash can, and I want the people of the world to throw their unwanted items inside of me for years to come.
Well,
And when I am ready to be put out to pasture, what happens to a bin when you don't use it anymore? Is there a bin graveyard?
yeah.
Listen, just all I'm saying to people is listen to the song, give me another album, and then I'll leave.
I freaking love it.
Thank you.
When are we gonna get? I mean, I'm not no pressure at all because I know you're taking your time.
Yes.
But can we expect a new album soonish?
You can. It's finished. It will be out forthwith. Shortly is the term. It'll be out next year.
Wow.
An exclusive.
Can we know like the name? Are you gonna tour? Like, I have so many questions.
There's a tour happening
Yeah.
next year also at an undisclosed
Look
date.
how excited everybody
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
This
We
is
just-
amazing.
That's more nerves that we're all like, let's not announce anything just yet.
Well-
And then an album title has been chosen, but I cannot divulge that information quite yet. with you.
Respect.
Thank you. Well, look, it's a little star.
Yes, that's one of the 70 shapes you can choose from. This
Oh,
is
wow.
not an ad.
Yeah.
But yeah, we actually have another one, and if you make the sphere, you can fit a whole cube in there.
Oh, wow.
It's like magic. So
It's quite good. Yeah, I like it. So
Aw.
for people listening at home, this is like I'm playing with this little it's like a little box.
Yeah, well, this guy right here, when I brought it in for him last week, he's like, "Where's my magic box?"
Yeah,
People love this toy.
that's great. What's it called? Magic box.
It's called the Shashibo Cube.
The Shashibo cube.
Yeah.
Well, I'm never going to be able to remember that. So. It's been nice knowing you, Shashibo cube.
Oh, so you're back on social media.
Yes, I am. I'm
And
gonna
you're
put it
not.
away.
You don't plan to take a break anytime soon, do you?
No, unless I have a mental breakdown, which could happen.
Listen,
Who knows?
you never know. It's like whatever
Yeah,
each day
yeah.
brings.
I'm hanging on by a thread, Wendy, if I'm being honest with you. No, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll take a break or not. It just depends. Tom Holland took a break quite recently, and I quite like him. He's Spider-Man. So.
Yeah, listen, a lot of people are taking like the press tour breaks as well. I'm glad that you decided to come here today, which is awesome. But if you feel like you need a mental health break, I feel like it should be
No way. I'm going to work myself into the ground.
okay.
Listen, I can't just put out a song and it goes number one. We need to work at this.
I mean, you kind of went balls to the wall on the promo of it. Like you
Yes.
literally made a billboard in your underwear, so it has to do well.
My balls are up against the wall right now.
I just heard Tallulah. She loves when we
Yeah.
talk about that, but. Yeah, she does.
love her voice,
This
it's
interview
amazing.
is probably the most off the rails I've ever done.
All right, well, hey, we're just getting started.
Hey, I love it.
No, yeah.
It's fantastic. And yeah, we're going to make this happen here. I think over 25 million streams so far. It's been out for
Is that
2
right?
weeks.
Amazing.
Right? I think we're close to that.
Yeah.
Obviously, and then also on iHeart too. We are just so...
Smashing the arse off it.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
thank
what we
you.
got to do. If you
Yeah.
haven't given a listen to the new song yet, get out there. We are so excited to hear the new album
you.
when you finally decide to tell us the name.
Yep.
And hear more from you.
Forget it.
Okay.
Never mind.
Well, no subtitles. We're
Sorry,
good.
no subtitles.
Louis Capaldi, everybody.
Thank you. Wendy Wild, everybody. Give her a hand.
Hey!